Hello everyone, my name is Alina Rais. Today in the video we are going to talk about 5 of my bad habits and 7 good habits. Okay, as you know, a person is all made up of their habits, right? Habits play a very important part in our life, in whatever we do with our lives and wherever we reach and whatever kind of a reputation we have around us for ourselves. Everything depends a lot on our habits. Your success is dependent on your habits. Okay, so let's start by talking about the first bad habit, and that is of overthinking. I overthink some stuff. Not all the stuff, not everything, but yeah, I do overthink a lot of things which I'm not proud of. I know it's a common problem and I've made a very good video about it, but it is still something that I suffer from. It doesn't do you good, yeah. Overthinking only takes away a lot of your time. By overthinking, we just are telling ourselves that probably we are the worst and whatever we are doing is wrong. We are always questioning ourselves, which is not right. Next thing that I want to talk about is the problem of lying down too much. I lie down a lot, yeah. I mean, there was a phase in my life when I did not have time to lie down because I was so busy almost all the time of the day. But now I have time on my hand and I spend so much of it just lying down doing nothing. My husband calls it the horizontal living. I know. And we are also planning on writing a book on horizontal living. How blissful is horizontal living? Horizontal living is this: you're lying down and you're doing everything that you're doing. You're eating, you are planning your videos, and you're just lying down a lot, and you shouldn't do that. Okay, the next thing that I have to talk about is a weird habit. It's a very, very weird habit, but I do have it, and I'm actually trying to get away from it, and that is my habit of gifting too much. I know it's awkward, it's hard to understand how would somebody indulge into gifting a lot of stuff. Okay, so I have this thing of pleasing people. I don't know why I do this. I should not do it. I like pleasing people, and I like making them happy. I just wanna spend on their happiness. And whenever I get my paycheck, whenever I receive my money, I feel like doing something for people I care about. And that actually crossed its boundaries. I believe it crossed its boundaries and it just got too much. And then I actually got a call from my father telling me, Beta, you shouldn't do this. You're doing too much of this. You shouldn't do this. It's too much. Stop indulging into so much of habit of gifting things. Just save it for your future. He actually explained this phenomenon to me. Anyway, whenever I receive my money, I feel like doing something with the money because I've worked hard to earn it, and I feel like doing something with it. So I just feel like buying random stuff and gifting it to people. I know you're going to send me comments telling me, man, this is what I want. Send me an iPhone, send me an iPod. Don't do that, okay? Don't do that. I'm trying to bring down the habit. You're not supposed to spoil me further. Okay, the next thing is the bad habit that I have is of leaving the books unfinished. I almost never finish reading a book. Whenever I start a book, either it gets lost, I forget it somewhere, and there was one book I was in the mid of it. I promised to myself that I'm going to finish this book this time, and I swear on God, I don't know where that book is. We've been looking around the house to actually get my hands back on the book, but no, we are unable to find it. Okay. One last bad habit is of picking my lips. I pick on them. Picking means I do this and then I throw it. I take it out and I throw. I have learned it from my father. I think it's hereditary. I received it in my genes, and now it has stuck with me for so many years of my life, and now I can't get rid of this habit. I am so often told not to do it, but I still do it. You'll not be able to see it because I'm wearing a lipstick right now, but I'm telling you that I have this horrible habit of always doing this in public places, and I scare people away because they feel that I'm going to spit on them. And let's talk about the good ones now. Things that have brought me success, things that I'm very proud of, and I don't ever want them to go away. So first thing is applying a night cream. I have been using a night cream from I don't know how many years now. Right now I'm using one from Kama Ayurveda. But that's not important. The name of the cream is not important. What is important is to use a night cream because it actually brings a lot of glow to your face. And if you can see, my face is pretty even. I haven't applied any foundation on my face. There's just a little bit of moisturizer. So I am not using foundation. My skin is okay. It's all right. I do have a few spots here and there from acne. So I give 90% of the credit to night creams. Night creams are very effective in bringing glow to your face. They are highly effective in maintaining an even balanced skin tone. So night creams are very good product. Even if you're a boy, you should use it. And girls, please don't even ask, just start today. Next is drinking water. I try to drink at least 2 liters of water every single day. I've been doing it for months now, and initially it used to be difficult. You had to go to washroom too many times in a day, and now it's easy. Probably 2 liters is not much, but is not less too. So if you can have 2 liters of water in a day and try doing it for 2 months at a stretch, you will see enormous amount of change in your skin. Your skin is going to glow, I promise you. Okay, the next habit is of eating less. Okay, when you eat, you should not eat a lot. By eating a lot, I mean that the portion size should be small. Whenever I'm eating any junk, if I'm eating a samosa, I'm eating a patties, I always split it into 2 parts. I will always try not to eat the entire thing at once. I will break it into 2 parts, probably have 1 part in the morning and 1 part in the evening. I know it's weird, it's silly, but that's how I maintain myself. And that's how I've maintained my weight. You shouldn't feel hungry, because if you're feeling hungry, you're probably playing with your metabolism rate, which should not go down. So you should always have something after a little break. But if you're eating, but if you're eating too much, in every little break that you're taking, how much of food are you going to take in? So of course you have to bring the portions down. Okay, next is walking. Walking is my favorite. I love that exercise. It makes me feel so confident about my body. My body is in shape because of it, and I feel happy when I walk. I have walked a lot from a long time now. Ever since I started my career, I indulged into this habit of walking as much as I can. So right now, if you ask me, I walk around minimum of 3 to 4 kilometers in a day. But if it can go a little higher, good for you. But 4 kilometers, they just drain you out. I don't know, I can't do any more than that. So if you can do more than that, good, very good, do it. Next is sleeping. Fix a time for yourself to go to bed. I sleep at exact 12 o'clock. I know it's not early. I didn't say sleep early. All I said is maintain a time to sleep. It can be any time, but you have to hit the bed right then and you have to doze off. So although I don't feel like sleeping at 12, I am mostly in a great mood. I want to jump around, I want to talk, I want to enjoy, I want to chit chat, I want to watch movies, I want to do a lot of stuff. But of course, it's a time that we fixed for ourselves, and 12 o'clock we just go to sleep. Next is my habit to save. I'm so good at it. I'm so good at it. So they tell you that you should spend what you haven't saved. So first, when you receive your money, you should try and save your money, and then whatever is left, you can spend that. That is what they tell you on these YouTube videos and everywhere in all these talks and speeches, right? Now, I am that person. I do that. Oh God, I'm so grateful for this point, because it's so sensible of me to do this. I love this habit of mine. I love this habit of mine, and I'm telling you, it brings you a lot of security. When you have financial freedom also depends upon your savings. And if you can actually attain that financial freedom, nothing like it. And the last part is hair spa. I love pampering my hair, and I have okay hair. They're good, they're fine. So hair spa is something that I get on my hair done every single month, sometimes more than once in a month. Hairspray is something I don't miss. I do have gray hair. People have gray hair. It is not going to stop. The natural processes are going to go on the way they are supposed to. These are just the things that you are trying to maintain your whatever goodness you have in your body. You're trying to maintain your goodness, and these things enable that. Okay, so that was all, and these were my good habits that I wanted to remember and wanted to speak about, and these are the bad ones. So these are 5 and these are 7. I've covered all of them. Thank you very much for watching this video. I'll be back soon. Please let me know if there's anything that you found good enough to be learned from. Please let me know if there are any good habits that you're going to pick from this video and start using them from today, because they say if you build habits, you don't have to put in a lot of effort, because habits take care of everything. Once you've built your habit, effort goes down. Tell me about a few things that you want to get rid of from your life and let me know in the comments. I'll read them. Okay, thank you very much for joining me today. Take care. Bye.